Addressing the overall strategic situation amidst the new ceasefire, critics of the cessation of hostilities continue to express their frustration that Iran does not deliver a final blow to the United States, but once again holds back when an opportunity presents itself. This is a sensible decision. With the Strait of Hormuz now firmly in the hands of Iran, solidified by the extensive mining of Oman's half, there is no need for Iran to continue hostilities. Control over the strait is Iran's ultimate lever of power. While continued missile attacks would pile on American casualties and would accelerate Iran's control of the region, it would still incur a cost upon the Iranian people that is simply unnecessary. Iran holds the cards. It can make better use of peacetime than America can. While Iranian preparations benefit massively for every day they are able to excavate tunnel systems, both new and damaged, and shuffle firepower, the United States is years behind on weapons production. Iran both produces munitions of its own and receives tech from allies, while the United States imports more dwindling reserves into the region at inherent cost of its strategic positioning elsewhere, which, in the long term, will come at the cost of its various strategic partnerships. See Ukraine. If indeed the American side is stupid enough to start another round of conflict, it will only find itself making further concessions when it inevitably folds. There is no way out of this new strategic reality. Iran's current prerogative is, and should be, preserving its people, not only in Iran, but also in Lebanon, Gaza, and even Syria. Israel is watching its layered defenses get unlayered with surgical precision. Iran will set the terms. A ceasefire simply allows other parties a moment to realize it. Should Iran decide it wishes to bring things to a close, the initiative is in its hands to do so, regardless of how much Trump may hopelessly flail. Patience is a virtue. Trust the commanders who have brought us thus far. Attacks on oil fields in eastern Saudi Arabia. Oil fields in Saudi Arabia were targeted by drone attacks a few hours ago. The Saudi Ministry of Defense claims that a number of drones headed toward oil facilities in the eastern regions and Riyadh were intercepted and shot down. According to Saudi officials, the drones were launched from Iraq. The Ministry of Defense of Saudi Arabia has emphasized its right to respond at the appropriate time and place. Despite the claims made by Riyadh, no statements have been issued by Iraqi resistance groups regarding this matter so far. Yemeni drone attack on oil facilities deep inside Saudi Arabia. The Yemeni armed forces have claimed responsibility for the drone attack on oil facilities in eastern Saudi Arabia, an eastern to western pipeline of the country. Brigadier General Yahya Saree, in a brief statement, announced that the Yemeni armed forces had targeted a number of sensitive sites and targets related to the supply and transportation of crude oil from eastern Saudi Arabia to the city of Yanbu using suicide drones. According to the spokesman for the Yemeni armed forces, this action was carried out in response to the violation of Yemeni airspace by drones belonging to Saudi Arabia. Meanwhile, Saudi Arabia claims that the attack was carried out using Iranian drones and by Iraqi resistance groups from the northern part of the country. Netanyahu, before his trip to the United States. I am on my way, says he, to Washington to meet with my friend, Donald Trump, the President of the United States. This will be my 8th meeting with him since he was elected President of the United States, more than any other international leader. We will discuss all matters, especially the issue of Iran.